There is actually a way we can organize things even further. As you can see, let's take this group of objects here. All of these things share their characteristics. They are not living things, but it is still a bit of a slush pile, and there are more patterns, more characteristics that some pictures have in common that they don't have with other pictures. This group is things that burn. This group is things that bruise. This group is things that will make you wet. And this group is things you probably don't bother to notice, but if I take them away, you definitely will. Giving each of these groups names, this one is now fire, this one is earth, this is water, and this last one is air. Everything in these groups are still objects. They are the children of the parent group called object. Because they are children, they inherit the characteristics that define their parent. Or, in more common language, children are a type of their parent. And I can continue to maintain brevity of language while still being more specific. This is fire. I do not need to say this group is an object too, because fire is always an object. At least until it spawns into Calcifer from Howl's Moving Castle. And of course, some genre have children, otherwise known as subgenre, of their own, most notably speculative fiction and the slush fest of science fiction and fantasy and horror if the setting applies. Subgenre of science fiction and fantasy are usually assigned based on the content of the story itself. Speculative fiction, because it deals with setting, can also be further divided into more specific settings and even themes. But most of the time, you don't need to go out of your way to specify these unless someone specifically asks, because unless someone is a fan of science fiction or fantasy, they probably might not know what these genres actually indicate.